Our lesson for today will be lesson 9, looping and random numbers. First, we're having lesson overview. In this lesson, you will learn how to use a simplified version of for loop to add repetition to your code. Lesson 9 vocabs are for loop, loops that have a predetermined beginning, end, and increment, meaning increasing value. Loop, the action of doing something over and over again. In level 2 of lesson 9, we're having a video explaining the use of loops in programming. It's highly recommended to watch the video. Continue. For level 3 of lesson 9, we're gonna learn how to use the for loop. For example, if we need to move our arrow by 100 pixels, then turn left by 137. Run. Okay. What if I need to repeat the same action for like 4 times? What should I do? Simply copy and paste. 1, 2, 3. Now I have the same action repeated for 4 times. Reset and run. What if I need to repeat the same action for 20 times, 30 times, 80 times, 100 times? Do I have to copy? No. I'm going to use the for loop. From controls, drag a for loop. There is no need for those. Drag them here. We need only 2 commands, the move forward and turn left. Reset and run. The same, the actions inside the for loop will be repeated for 4 times according to the condition we're having here, I less than 4. As long as the value of I less than 4, meaning the value of the value of I equals 3 or 2 or 1 or 0, the commands inside the for loop will be repeated. So what if I need to repeat the same action inside here, moving forward and turning left by 40 times? Reset and run. Yes, it will be repeated for 40 times, and what I have to do, changing the condition here to I less than 40. So what we have inside here will be repeated for 40 times. Finish. Continue. And level 4, we're gonna learn how to repeat a function. We're going to use for loop with a function. Here we have a function for drawing a square. Okay, it has a parameter for the length of the line, size. To know the result of the function, we're going to call our function. From functions, drag a function call, place it here, copy the name of the function, add the value of the size, make it 100, run. Now we're having a square, okay, with 100 pixels for each line. Now we need to repeat the action of drawing the square to draw the same shape we're having here using a for loop. Go to control, drag a for loop, place it here inside the for loop, drag the function. Okay, if we didn't add turn right after drawing the first square, we need to turn the arrow to the right to draw the second square. If we didn't add turn to left, okay, the squares will be drawn on each other. They will be placed on each other. Try the first one, then the second one, the third one, and so on. So move to the turtle here, drag, turn right. Okay, make it by 10. He said here we need to draw like 72 squares, so we need to change the condition to be I less than 72. Reset and run the first one, then it will turn right by 10 and draw the second one, turn right, draw the third, the fourth, turn the fifth, and so on. Okay, to speed it up, we're done. Finish, continue. And level 5, you need to type, okay, you need to type in 1 or 2 sentences explaining what do you think the code will do. Here we have pen up, meaning the turtle will move without drawing anything. Then we're having a for loop. The for loop with a condition less than 100, meaning we're going to draw 100 circles, okay, with different position, as we're having a random number for the x value and the y value, and we're having a random number for the pen RGB colors. So we're going to the code will create 100 dots with different places and in different colors. Okay, submit. In this level, we're going to try the code we just had in level 5. Here we have the same code we had in level 5. Try it, run. As we said, yes, it will draw 100 dots in different colors and in different places. You're asked to figure out how many iterations, number of times the loop runs. Iterations mean how many times we're going to run our loop, okay? For how many times do you need to run your loop to fill in the background with dots? So we're going to try like 400 first. Reset and run. We need to add more, make it 1000. Reset and run. We still have small spaces, make it 2000. 2 and run. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Now we still have space here, so make it 3. Here we have the correct answer. Finish, continue. Well, and level 7, okay, make it plus. Okay, in level 7 we need to Drag a second loop into your code that will run after the first loop. So we need to drag a second loop that will run after the first one. Add commands to draw dots in random locations that are white with opacity set to 0.5. Opacity here is the opposite of transparent. Increase the iteration so that the color dots are totally erased. How many dots it takes. Okay, so instead of creating the same loop again, we're going to copy the first one and paste and change the values. We're gonna keep the iterations 3000 as they are. Okay, what we're gonna do, changing the value of the colors here. Okay, drag those back, make them 255, 255 and 255. Now we're gonna have white circles. Okay, run. The first one is done. Then we're gonna draw the second one. I guess we need to add more iterations, make it 4. Okay, reset, run. The first one is done. Then we have the second one. Finish.